All right, let's talk about SHTF loadout. If things go south and you're pretty much on your own and you're responsible for your own security, what are going to be the guns that you're going to rely on the most? What are the ones you're going to be entrusting your life with, the ones you're going to be carrying, prepared to work with every single day? We're going to talk about that today. So here it is, my SHTF loadout, or at least my primaries. Primary rifle, primary pistol. I don't know if I'm going to rock with a light on the pistol, but I should definitely put a light on the rifle. But this will be my go-to. These are the platforms I'm most familiar with, most comfortable with. And when it comes to the AK and the Glock, I don't have to do much thinking about how I'm going to deal with certain equipment. You know, it's just second nature to me. So this is my go-to. All right, I want to talk about my SHTF loadout. What I would go with, what platforms I feel most comfortable with. Shouldn't be a surprise to a lot of you guys. The AK, definitely my favorite. Has a whole grip on here, feels super comfortable. Love the finger grooves. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I do. It has a 2-stage trigger. Gotta get used to it. Once you get used to it, you'll love it. Has a NATO length stock. With this platform, I don't even have to really think about it that much. This is my go-to. It has a little rail on here if I want to add an optic. A sidearm. Gonna be what I'm rocking right now. This is actually the first Glock 21 I've ever went with. Glock, I don't have to think about Glock that much. I'm so comfortable with it, so used to it. This will definitely be my go-to. As much as I like other guns, this is my go-to. So this is my go-to. My primary rifle, my primary pistol. What would you do? Now, even if you like AKs, and I love the fact that the AK shoots steel case ammunition. When I was in Michigan, that was a huge benefit for me. I had a really good location where I could actually shoot. As public can just go and shoot. No range feed. Pretty awesome. I miss those days. Those days long ago. But even if you're into the AK, you prefer it. I love it because it's simple and super reliable. It's still important to get to know other platforms, especially the AR-15. Okay, with this AR-15, I got this one in Kentucky. I replaced the furniture with Magpul, so I can put a light on here if I want. Also replace this stock with this Magpul because it's more comfortable. I actually have a Magpul grip, pistol grip. Actually has a snake bore in here as well, so that's pretty awesome. Has the same trigger. I don't like to change out the triggers, or especially the vital parts of the gun. Iron sights. I might replace this iron sights with something that's truly iron sights, made of iron. This is pretty awesome. So yeah, it's important to get to know the well-known platform. So if you do have to use it in an emergency situation, you won't be completely in the dark. Like, oh, what the heck is this? What does this do? So get familiar with it, and it's just a good practice. So yeah, this is my SHTF loadout. All right, so here's a chest rig I would work with. It has 3 rifle mags, has a couple mags for the Glock 21, has a tourniquet, has a little chest vent and the gauze. So the tourniquet's important. Anyway, a little multi-tool right here. Whatever you do, make sure you have plenty of magazines. I like to steal magazines. They weigh more, but I trust them. I'm familiar with them. I just find them to be very reliable. So I keep some loaded. I also have some that are unloaded. And it doesn't matter if it's an AR-15 or AK. You want to have plenty of magazines. Right here, this one actually has a window. I love this one right here, because I don't really count the shots, but I have a decent idea where I'm at. So maybe I need to get into the habit of it. I can't imagine doing a bunch of counting in a really traumatic, scary situation. Come on. But anyway, you want to at least have plenty of magazines. And this right here is sort of designed to protect rounds when you're not really actively using them. I like to keep the mags stored in ammo cans. I usually make sure I have AR and AK mags in there. I have mostly steel case ammunition, but also have some brass. I'm gonna start getting some more brass so I can use it at the range. So whatever you do, make sure you're able to get to the range, make sure you have plenty of magazines, probably about 10 mags for the rifle, 10 mags for the pistol as well. Something to think about. Got the light in there in case I need a designated home defense gun, but this is going to be my home defense gun for the most part. Rocking with the flashlight, handheld flashlight. But yeah, these are some of my thoughts on having a loadout. So hopefully it won't ever get that bad. We don't ever want it to get that bad as preppers. But part of being a prepper is preparing for the thing you don't want to happen, because life, it happens. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Don't forget the future belongs to those who prepare for it today.